It's a game one. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. The injury to Kyrie Irving. This is the really big news here.
Yeah, when you consider this injury that he has, I mean, it's pretty clear he's going to miss the rest of the playoffs.
Bulls start out with the ball. So the first quarter now underway as we begin the Eastern Conference Finals. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Mirotic. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Noah in at the 5 spot. Now here's LeBron following the miss by Nikola Mirotic.
You can see the reason it can be a tough day down low, and he's going after him in the glass. Some serious length to contend with.
Rondo kicks it to Noah. Wade with it. He's picked up by LeBron. The pass to Mirotic from downtown. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Mirotic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. LeBron outside. Feeds it to Love.
Well, you guys know, Love has been so consistent getting to the free throw line his whole career and a tremendous foul shooter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Among the league's big men, he stands out for his free throw shooting. He's always steady there.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from outside. Bulls on D. Out to the right wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's Love from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, Love worked to develop that three-point game, and it's so important to his success.
Rondo kicks it to Noah. He feeds it to Wade. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. LeBron passes to Murray. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Rondo with it. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. He dishes it to Noah. He kicks it to Wade. To end the run. Smith with the defensive effort.
You know, simply not finding a flow. Just 1 for 5 to start this game.
And the dunk by Love.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
Chicago with the ball. 6-point game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Marjanovic against Butler. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got his first points in this one.
Listen, they rely heavily on his offense. He rarely lets them down.
Smith kicks to James. Butler with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Bulls shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he makes the first. With he's checked in for Cleveland. Josh Richardson comes in for J.R. Smith. The Bulls also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Bobby Portis comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Cannon in for Rajon Rondo.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Well, Silver's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Valentine's checked in. Here's Cannon. Pass to Valentine. Butler in the corner. Rebound by Murray.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Surprised he didn't finish that guy. Boy, that's one he completes all the time.
Here's Richardson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Here's Cannon. He's covered by Murray. Cannon dishes to Butler. To the paint. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, spotted his teammate on the move, put the assist perfectly placed out in front of him, leading him right to the rack.
Yippee. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Gibson. And now we'll go to David Aldridge on the chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
Well, Kevin, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. We're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Good on the three-point shot. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. The dish to Valentine. Gibson up top. Outside Butler. Pulls up on the wing. That shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. The Bulls making a switch here. Wade's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Bulls trail by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Gibson. Right side Butler. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here is Murray. Richardson kicks to Ilyasova. That one goes. Counted.
Did a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And stolen by Richardson. And stolen by Butler. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
And one thing that's important is they're making good on the chances they're given.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. The big men are Gibson and Noah. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Mirotic in at the small forward position. Here's Gibson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. LeBron James second. And, of course, Josh Richardson.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Marjanovic checked in for Cleveland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Richardson. The feed to Love. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Noah. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Rondo. And Gibson kicks to Rondo. Noah the screen. This is it to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Noah. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Smith outside. Marjanovic passes to Love. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back to Richardson. Lets it go. Marjanovic kicks to Richardson. Misses the 3. Richardson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Cans it from downtown. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
And that's JR's specialty.
the pick for Wade. Kicks to Miritich. Goes up the baseline. And again, Chicago. No good. Cleveland leading by 6. And here's Love from the arc. No good. Shot missing.
He hit 1-3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Miritich against Smith. Here's Wade. And the rejection by Marjanovic. But they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. It's the first second violation. LeBron, he's checked in for Richardson.
They teased it after one.
Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And James throws it down.
I'd say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina. Each time he takes it to the rim.
Rondo kicks it to Noah. And the rejection by Marjanovic. They get it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Bobby Portis is checked in for Gibson. And it's Cannon in for Rajon Rondo. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nailed from three-point land. Cannon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. LeBron drives in, and the dunk by James.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Bulls trail by 7. Here's Cannon. Here's the screen. The pass away. Noah the screen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. For the Cavaliers, Smithy's checked in for Marjanovic. Ilyasova comes in for Kevin Love. And Murray subbed in for J.R. Smith. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Butler, he's checked in for Miritich.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Cannon. He's covered by Murray. Butler against James. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Oh, it's one of those mistakes where you really feel embarrassed afterward. Just not aware of his position on the court.
Murray. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
You know it.
And he sinks the second. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Wade outside. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Boy, too much of a cushion given to him on that jump shot. That's a big-time no-no. He's got to watch himself. 2 fouls here early in the second. Another would probably send him to the pine.
The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charities. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
You guys know LeBron James relishes every chance he gets from the foul line, and usually he'll knock him down.
Bulls trail by 8. 1:04 left to play in the first half. And that one hits back iron.
It wasn't wide open, but that's a look he's got to create, guys. He's got to finish that. His teammates count on him.
Here's Whippy. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Now Chicago's gone 1 or 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter. Portis, the pass to Cannon. Feeds it to Noah. 29 seconds left here in the second. Butler dishes to Noah. That one doesn't go. James with some nice D.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Here's LeVert. Great defense that time from Noah.
Yeah, terrific all-around effort from the defense. They were not going to let him finish over them.
Here's Wade. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wade's got 6 in the quarter. Fires the 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cleveland ahead, up by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, and we're excited to be here for the Eastern Conference Finals. For the Cavaliers, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. What do you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And that about wraps it.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
We talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
I'm not sure the defense respected that as part of his arsenal. They weren't looking for him to make plays, and it burned them.
Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Kevin Love out there with Marjanovic, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Bulls trail by 10. Now Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. He gets it in there.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second move.
I think defensively, they've got to get their heads in the game. Judging by that play, they've come out of the locker room a little lethargic.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 10. Got a piece of it. Clock at 6. Trying to find Mirotic. Gets it to him. Fades back. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Marjanovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Smith kicks to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Once you get out of rhythm, it's difficult to recapture it. Now they've got to figure some things out.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Now here's Wade. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Butler. Okay, timeout for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Denzel Valentine. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls head athletic trainer. Not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. For a team that is so close to making the finals, this is a huge concern. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy worked so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Nikola Mirotic. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
James outside. Love with the screen for LeBron. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Pass to Richardson. From deep. Richardson missing again. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Rondo. Rebound by Smith.
Regardless of that miss right there, that's a shot you want him taking. He practices that all the time. Makes a ton of them.
That bucket in no time at all. 14 points for LeBron. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Oh, man, not happy right now. You can see he is really hurting.
You know he's devastated, Greg. Having to come out of this one right now and possibly more down the road.
Jones checked in for LeBron. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Gibson passes to Rondo, and it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Three-pointer, Butler, up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Richardson, that's a two-pointer. Richardson missing again.
If he were shooting even a little better, they would have a much bigger lead.
Rondo, wide open. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Love with a wide open look. Drains it from 17 feet out. Love's got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Love's running. And it's denied. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Murray's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Knocked loose and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Cannon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You take a look at Portis, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best of him.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So he gets them both. 1:04 left to play in the third. Now here's Richardson. 8 points for him. Here's Ilyasova. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Cannon. He's covered by Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Smith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there. Always looking to expand on his game.
Gibson dishes to Cannon. Back to Gibson. And the call will be against Jeff Withey. For Chicago, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And both free throws good from Gibson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Richardson, no luck. The Bulls have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Butler against Smith. Latre. The shot missing. Got it off in time. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And here at the end of the third quarter is a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Keep fighting, fellas. All right, one possession at a time. All right, how are we going to do it? Take care of the ball. Make sure we're getting back in transition. A lot of game left. All right, we'll get it going here. We'll get it.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Bulls trail by 11. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Noah. Mirotic is out there with Portis. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cannon in at the point. That one goes in. The Cavaliers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Richardson for three. Good on the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession to take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Floats one. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Chicago making some changes. Dwayne Wade comes in for Bobby Portis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. That's good from Richardson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rondo kicks it to Noah. Rondo with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Mirotic has a wide open look. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Oh, he's devastating from distance. Feathery touch, has the height to shoot over everyone.
Richardson, no luck. Bulls trail by 12. Valentine kicks to Rondo. They set the screen. Now the dish to Wade. 11 feet away. And the shot falls short this time. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Murray kicks to Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. And a change for the Bulls. Butler's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fred Hoiberg was talking with his team during the break. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops. And that'll get us going on a run. Guys,
a chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Well, I can tell you this. He has the pain tolerance to come back earlier than expected and the kind of toughness, too.
Here's Richardson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, outstanding finish inside against a defender that basically towers over him.
Free throw off from Richardson. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Butler. And Mirotic has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, you've got to give the nod to that setup. Very nice assist. Makes that basket so easy.
Marjanovic is screen on and run. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Noah, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah.
DeJounte Murray taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That will push the lead to double digits. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's Rondo to the left wing. Mirotic off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kicks it out to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. The offensive rebound. Murray. It's stolen by Rondo. Inside. It's tipped. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Marjanovic. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And so he makes both from the line. With he's checked in for Josh Richardson. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chicago. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. But they'll get another chance. Nice shot by Smith.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. But he has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
Rondo drives in. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Cavaliers.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job of.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Richardson.
Well, we can talk about how easily he was converting all night long. Just a spectacular offensive display.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Love. For Marjanovic. And it's Felder in for Murray. The Bulls making a change here as well. Cannon's checked in.
And Smith needs to continue to work on improving his shot from the free throw line.
And this run not really doing him any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Well, they know they've lost this one, but this is still valuable time to try and work out some of their issues.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 13. 34 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
No question. This is a teaching moment. They're just trying to come out of this with something positive.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. And it's LeVert missing. Now the Bulls with it. It's a 13-point game. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Felder. Banked in off the glass.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
Well, give some credit to the hometown crowd. They were a huge part of their success. The fans will leave happy tonight.
So they've done it. They're going to move on.
These guys have played so hard, endured so much, and you can just see how absolutely excited they are to be headed to the finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.